What?
Time to get
I told
up.
you not. Oh, hi, it's you guys. What are you doing? What? It's time to get up? I don't even have my watch on. Okay, 1 second, I'll be right there. Okay. Oh man, I was sleeping in a little too late. Alright, let's get real here now. You're getting up. Some of you have coffee, that's fine. Some of you are following this body transformation, and that starts with a good breakfast. So this morning I'm going to show you how fast, how quick, how easy it is. I've done this before. Told you, it's always good to have a sharp knife. Gordon Ramsay told me you go like this. And really, all I'm doing is going like this. And makes it look like I know what I'm doing. Ow! I'm alright. Okay, start with your peppers. Cut your peppers up. You don't have to be fancy. The main thing is you're just trying to get the seeds out. So we have red pepper. Alright, put that aside. Then you take your apple. No big deal. 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away. And remember, you're not trying to be perfect here. It's about changing the way you live life by changing small things like the way you eat. We have a red pepper, an apple. Now we're going to go for an orange. Oranges are simple. Just cut the ends off. I've done this before on camera. And then just cut the sides off. You know, eventually you're going to get better at doing this. If you go on to Netflix, I'm not being paid for this commercial, but there's a guy who had all these medications and the doctors couldn't figure out what to do. He started juicing. And if you want to go watch it, his show is called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I tell you what, that explains my life right now. So I'm switching the way I eat. Now, what you want to do is take some carrots. Hey? Oh, guess what I am? I'm like a vampire. Hey, remember that, what show was that? How many vampires do I have to care about these days? This is where I'll edit in some sparkling, shimmering light behind me there. So you got your carrots. There you go. We put a couple carrots in. Now, how about a grapefruit? Those of you who don't like to drink grapefruit juice all by itself, mix it in. Mix it in. Don't be shy. Now, I'm not sure I have any blueberries this morning, but that's okay. We have different things. So, I've told you before, it's one thing to start juicing. If you don't start drinking water, how are you going to metabolize this? How are you going to break it down? If you don't start going to the gym and working out, how do you expect this, bada ding, bada boom, bada bing, if you want this to turn into this, then you got to eat, work out, drink water, and say your prayers. That's the only way things will change. All right, that was easy, wasn't it? Now what we have here is the Juicer 10,000 by Julia Childs. I'm just kidding. Simple as that, my friends. You turn it on. The first thing that we start with is Popeye. And Popeye the Sailor Man. That was so cheesy that I like it. You do not put bananas in a juicer. Trust me on this. It makes a big mess. Leave your banana in the holster. Okay, now we're going to start with Popeye's secret elixir. It's called spinach. So what you do is take your spinach. You're going to squeeze it. Now, I'm a professional, so I know the proper pressure in the squeezing of the spinach. And it's about 14,000 pounds per square inch. And if you can't match that, that's fine. Your little fingers will do just fine. We turn on the magic. Here we go. We put in the spinach, and then we take a juicy fruit, like grapefruit, put it in, maybe a carrot, and a red pepper, and an apple, and we start our juicing process. Now, it's very simple. You can see the juice coming out a little bit green. You see that? But watch what happens when you add a couple carrots in there. Put an orange, and a red pepper and an apple. Now look at this color. It's a little more orange, isn't it? Now here we go. We're going to just keep going. Peppers, oranges, apples. Now the thing is, we also have something special for you. If you look over here, this is kale. Kale is the secret green goodness to all things that are health. I told you this is about getting fit or getting fat. And we're about to get fit. So let's put the kale in. Kale is the magic power of green vegetables. Get your kale in there, your red peppers, one more apple. Just push it down. Push it in, push it down, squeeze it out, turn around. That's what it's all about. Woo! Now you can see we got our juice. Just gonna turn that off. No big deal. You can take a spoon and you can spin that up, do what you want, do what you like. But the bottom line is, you've got 14,000 vegetables in a cup. So here we go. You saw carrots, red pepper, apple, grapefruit, oranges, kale, spinach, and here we go. Here's your breakfast, 6 o'clock in the morning before you hit that treadmill. You might want to put some good nutrients into your body. So, the thing is, perfection is something that'll get in the way of you making changes in your life. Don't strive for perfection. Strive to be better today than you were yesterday. And you'll start to notice that things start to change on their own. You know, by changing all the big things in your life, it can get a little overwhelming. When you really get down to the basics, it's about what can I do better today than I did yesterday. And for me, you know what? Yesterday I went to the gym for the first time. It was a little awkward, but I mean, I want to do that more and more. I mean, look at this wholesome goodness. This is like life in a cup. Wow, it really tastes good actually. I'm surprised, right? Because all the stuff I threw in there, you'd be like, hey, that's going to taste like junk. It doesn't. It tastes pretty good. Sometimes you balance off the citrus with the veggies. Now, I just want to share something a little personal this morning. I think that like the universe, all things that happen around you, I believe happen for a reason. I don't think there are coincidences. I don't think it's an accident that your neighbor happens to like the same thing you like, or that you bumped into a friend you haven't spoken to for 5 years. I believe that there's a God and He orchestrates these encounters, and when you decide to step into a moment, you watch things come alive. It's so magical. I love it. You know, bad things happen to us all the time, and we want to get down and depressed and be bitter, but maybe we're asking the wrong questions. Not, why did this happen to me? But like, what is God trying to tell me through this? What am I supposed to be learning here? You know, and a lot of the junk I've been through in my past, I'm looking at it with new eyes. Like, say, what was God trying to teach me? How am I growing? What's happening? You know, the juice is awesome. It's magical. It can help build you into a Schwarzenegger body. But that's nothing. If all you do is change on the physical appearance, I mean, what value is that on the inside? You know, it's like we live in a world where celebrity culture, magazines, social media, Hollywood, TMZ, they're all presenting kind of like this outside appearance look at people and the world. And I think RUAH, breath of life, this idea that as God breathes life into me, I'm going to breathe life into others. I want to show what people are like on the inside. Just because they don't look like Mr. Fancy Pants or Miss Hot, I was going to say Hot Jugs, this cutie patootie over here. We don't all look like Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, that's just the bottom line. But I know a lot of beautiful people on the inside, and I'm starting to become one. And I hope you do too. So as we change our bodies, we change our minds. And as your minds start to change, you start to think differently. You start to see the world differently. And that will lead to transformation of the whole person. The inside because your heart is what matters most importantly. So, didn't mean to get too deep or too heavy this morning, but I believe God's doing some amazing things. I believe He has a plan for your life. I believe that I had an answer to my prayer to find this old camera in the office back there. And I'm still praying and hoping for one with a mic and tripod and everything like that. But God will keep providing. And in the meantime, I'm going to live today better than I did yesterday. And if I fall down, like Chumbawamba said, I'm going to get back up again. All right? So remember, drink the juice, become a sexy beast, and it'll be better than living the Charlie Brown life, you know? Woe is me, because woe is not you. You're not a coward. You're better than that. You're stronger than that. And you have gifts and talents inside of you that are just waiting to come alive. So until then, my friends, make your juice, get to the gym, drink water, say your prayers, have a great day, and I'll see you again in my next video. And who knows what it'll be. I love you. RUAH-Nation's on YouTube, baby. Breath of Life.